18 Wheel Talk. That's right. I tried to get you. I tried to get you. Yeah, killer clown.
Killer clown. Okay. That better? You got your killer clown?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, Patrick.
Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show. I'm going to take you on a roller coaster ride of the 18 Wheel Talk kind. Hey, we're not just a podcast for truckers.
No, we're not. We're going to give you a little humor, a little laugh, and a little, hey, what's going on today?
I don't know. How you been, Janet?
I've been good.
Yeah.
I'm a fidget today.
Right.
That is so unusual.
That is so like you. I mean,
Hey,
that's not
like
you.
me.
Hey, you resemble that remark
Hey,
anyways.
we're matchy-matchy.
I know. I see that.
And you know why?
Why?
We matched the arm on my microphone. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That was it.
We
I
just
know.
to match
I
the
know.
mic.
I called you. You called me. I said, hey, what color shirt are you wearing today? You said red. I said, oh, I was going to wear red too.
Yeah,
All right. High five.
High five. You cray.
What you been up to?
5'8".
What a coincidence. Me too.
You're a smidge taller. I'm a smidge shorter.
Well, you got more hair than I do. So
I definitely got it in the hair department.
yeah, you do.
We should Bart Simpson my hair sometime.
Marge, not Bart.
No, Bart, because when I Bart Simpson, it gives me an extra 2.5 foot. Marge only gives me 8 inches. Bart Simpson gives it straight up in the air.
No, Marge is the mother.
I know who Marge is.
Marge gives you at least another 8 feet.
Well, that's true, but I'm not turning my hair blue. I already got the color for Bart.
I know, I'm teasing.
And I already got the voice too, man.
Hey, don't
Nobody saw me do it. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Can't prove anything.
Oh, well, all righty then. I
All
saw it.
right.
I saw it. I just saw you do it.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Damn, yeah, man.
Don't have a cow, man.
What?
Exactly.
So how's your day been?
Fine. How's yours?
Really, you gonna talk like that all day?
No, can't.
Beverage
I got a
time.
Bart in my throat. Okay, he's out. Okay. How's my day been? Busy.
Busy. You've been a busy bee today?
I've been a busy bee today. I don't even remember what I did when I got up. That's how busy my day's been.
I don't know what you did when I got up either.
I'd been up for hours by the time you got up.
I know.
We have a system. You go to bed, I get up, like within 2 hours of each other.
I wouldn't go that far. What time did you get up?
First time?
What time did
Well,
you officially crawl your butt
crawled
out
my
of bed?
butt out of bed about 6:30. So
All
you've
right.
been in bed 3.5 hours.
All right. Well, no.
Okay,
Well,
you
yeah.
want to get technical? 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Yeah. The official timekeeper said that's when I put my head on the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It was
woke.
It was 2:57.
Oh,
I looked at the clock.
so you looked at it after me. So that would be 3 hours and 33 minutes. Aha!
Aha!
Caught you.
Gotcha. Red shirted.
Red shirted. Staying up
Yum.
all night. Wonder where Kyle gets it from.
Well, I did do like 20 years worth of night work. It's kind of hard to just kind of switch it.
How many months have you been on day? You went on days when?
I think right after New Year's,
Okay.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right after New Year's.
And this is what? July? 6 months ago?
It takes a little bit. to get
And you know
used
where
to
they
it.
find sympathy, right?
Between shit and syphilis in the
Oh,
dictionary.
okay. That's
I
where you're
know
going to find. Oh, okay. Just making sure.
You being funny. You
I-
got yolks.
I got bad yolks.
You got mad yolks. Yuck.
Yuck. That's because I bought eggs this week.
Oh, but I
Uh,
have to put a rim shot in there.
yeah, there you go.
Rather than the sensor beep, I'll put a rim shot.
Okay, you do that just for me.
Oh my God.
So yeah, if you can't get your in gear in 6 months.
I know.
And you didn't
I'm just
always
being
work
lazy.
nights.
I'm just being lazy.
I know you are. You didn't always work nights.
I usually get up.
You used to
I usually
work
get up
early
between 5 and-
mornings when you were in New York.
Mid-afternoon.
No, for a long time you worked early mornings.
Well,
yes.
On and off, I worked like 8. You know, I got to work between 7 and 8 in the morning, but I didn't get out of work till sometimes 6.
That's a day shift.
I didn't stop working till like 9 sometimes.
Okay, but then there was times when you went to work at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and you were done by 6. That's a day shift.
Yeah, I know. But when there's no need for me to get up and go anywhere, What?
You really want me to be sympathetic on this, right?
No.
You want to get into the whole housework argument?
No.
Oh,
don't have to bob and weave your head at me, girlfriend.
Bob and weave all I want, girlfriend.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
So
preaching to the choir.
Hey.
Anyway.
All right. I know it was a long time ago.
Many moons
many moons ago. Okay.
Well, right. I haven't.
Put on your thinking cap.
I have just stop. One thought first. I haven't had to get out of bed in 12 years. I haven't had to get out of bed for a job in 12 years since I was hit head on in that accident, January 15th, 2009. Thank you, Jesus. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
But I do.
Okay.
So if I can get my ass out of bed, you can get your ass out of bed.
Hey, you know what? Usually I'm up by what time?
9 or 10.
I know, but lately I've been up out of bed by 8:30.
9 or 10. If you go to bed by 1, you're up by 8.
I've gone to bed at like 2 and rolled out of bed at 8.
Anyway.
I roll. You had to be out the door by 8:15. You said, "Why'd you set an alarm?" I said, "So I can make sure to hurry your ass up to get the fuck out the door."
And I was out the door.
I know.
I had my coffee made, keys ready, purse ready, mask ready.
You were running this little bit late,
but I allowed myself this much extra time to make up for that little bitty late. See how much room is in there?
Whatever. So, anyways, put on your thinking cap.
Okay.
All right. So it's been 12 years.
Yes. And a half almost.
Really hasn't been that long?
Yeah.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Flies when you're on drugs.
All right. Remember back when you used to drive tractor trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I do.
Oh, good. Okay. No. Truck drivers don't call cars. They call them four-wheelers.
Correct.
All right.
And a four-wheeler can be a pickup, a Jeep, a
anything
car,
with 4 wheels.
Anything like that.
Anything with 4 wheels. Four wheels. And anything less than 18 wheels is considered a four-wheeler.
Or a box. Well, no, a box truck.
Well.
Anyway, a four-wheeler. Yes, I totally get a four-wheeler.
Okay. So now you're driving down the road on the highway and a four-wheel cuts you off. What was the first thing you would say? Come on, we're explicit. You can use all the
I'm not going to
F
be the first one to throw the F-bomb.
All right, come on, fucking out with it. There you go. I said it. 12 minutes in. Beep.
Golly, you shouldn't have done that.
That's what you would say?
Yes.
No, really. What would you say? Come on.
What would I really have said?
Yeah, what would you have said?
It depends on the circumstances.
A four-wheeler came up.
It depends on when and where.
You're on a highway.
Okay. What city? Am I in a city or out on the highway?
You're on an interstate. You're driving. A four-wheeler just zips right in because it needed the space more than you did and cut you to fuck off. And then decided, oops, and then went back in the other lane.
Asshole.
Yeah, you know. I mean, they cut you off to get off the exit.
Dumb asshole. Or fucking asshole, or something like that.
A four-wheeler cut you to fuck off. That's
but if it's in a city, which can still have a highway, Phoenix, Chicago, Boston, New York, blah, blah, blah. You can still be on a highway and still get cut off by a four-wheeler. And that's an entirely different situation because then my niceness goes out the freaking window.
Like I said, it's like you just get cut off. All right, you're on an interstate, okay, and you're coming into a city and you got all the four-wheelers. It's rush hour traffic. And they're like, fuck you, truck driver. I'm in a bigger hurry than you. I got to get off this exit. Thanks for leaving me space.
I usually call him a stupid asshole.
Okay.
That was usually my go-to. Stupid asshole, stupid jerk, something like that. Yeah. Because I really try and put myself in someone else's shoes. I always do. You know that.
Yep.
Believe me, there's times it wasn't that way.
Right.
There was a certain pickup in Chicago that decided he wanted to try and cut me off as I was coming up with barrels on his left, and the lane had ended 3 miles before. Well, there were signs that said lane ends, merge right, lane ends, merge right. He tried merging into my tires, into my drive tires. I was like,
and instead
he drove into the barrels into the cop car, and the cop wrote him a ticket for hitting the cop car.
Yeah, no.
And I laughed. I mean,
did you stop?
Oh yeah, of course I stopped for the cop to see if he needed my info because, you know, just in case. And the cop's like, oh no, I saw the whole thing and got it on my dash cam because I couldn't move over.
Right.
That was part of it. The guy, and I had my window down. It was summer. I was screaming at him, where the fuck do you want me to go, asshole? Because bumper to bumper traffic.
He wants you to stop and just let him in because
downtown Chicago.
It's like, oh, hell no.
There's literally nowhere for me to go.
It's like,
I'm not the driver that's just going to say, oh, this guy needs over. Honey, so let me just let me just shove all those cars to my right over. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm just going to keep going and tell him, hey, you need to get behind me, dude. It's not happening between me and the car in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I could barely see the car in front of me because he was so close because he kept backing off the truck in front of him. You know, it's like I had more paying better attention to what's in front of me than this jerk beside me.
Well, the reason why I asked,
of course,
is because
you wanted to see how many times I could cuss in the first 5 minutes.
Yes. And lucky for you, it's 10-15 minutes in already.
It is not.
Roughly 15. Maybe 10. The counter says 15. But
anyway.
Anywho.
So why do you ask?
I posted the same question on a Facebook group.
I'll say a Facebook? It's a
Facebook group. Truck drivers group.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the name of the truck drivers group.
There's a lot of them out there.
But I posted the same question on one of the groups. And I got a lot of response. I got more responses than I ever thought I would get.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. It's had 269 responses and it was shared twice.
Wow. Now for people watching YouTube, I can lean back and see this big screen he has for his computer.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, so I printed off some of the responses so that we can read some of them. I didn't put the person who, you know, their name, just their response, you know. And the unanimous one, the winning vote that got it because it popped up more than twice.
Okay.
Was starts with C, ends with unt.
Starts with C, sounds like hunt.
Yeah.
Starts with C, ends with
unt. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the C word is the winner. Ding 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 ding.
Now see, for me, the winner is the few lines down. When I was a driver, I remember talking to them like babies. I would say,
that's
no,
the
little
best
ones
one.
Don't do that. Be careful. I'd say it in a sweet voice. No, don't do that. And I'd shake my head. That's a woman driver.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's a woman driver.
Yeah.
Calling them little ones.
Yep.
So, you know,
here's some of the responses we got. We're just gonna ramble them off. I got, man, don't get your shit tore up. Fuck you and the big old highway horn.
Yep, the horn. Oh yeah. And in some cities, you're not allowed to use the horn.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't.
When a four-wheeler cuts me off, I'm using the air horn. I'm not using the excuse me horn. I'm using the get the fuck out of my way horn.
Yeah. For people that don't know, the excuse me horn is that little beep beep on the steering wheel.
Beep, beep, beep. That's a four-wheeler horn.
Yeah, that's the excuse me. And the air horn is the get the out of my way horn.
Yep. Means read my bumper sticker.
I like have a nice day somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Someone put after 32 years, it's just part of the job.
That's true.
It's like, yeah,
that's how my dad was.
It's true. It is part of the job, but you're going to mumble something under your breath. Somebody had put a response, and I put my response to them was bullshit.
Well, but you got to stop and think. How many times did you hear my dad swear?
I never heard him swear out loud, but he was cussing in his mind. He was.
Not as often as he reprimanded.
He might have said like a gosh darn.
To him, that was swearing.
But you know what I mean? In his mind, he might have said
when he was younger, yes. But by the time I was 30, 25, 30, somewhere right in that area, he was boom, boom, boom. If I said gall darn or gosh darn or dang it.
Golly geez, Wally.
No, I'm being serious.
I know.
He would be right up me and say, no, you can't say that. I said, Dad, I didn't cuss. I said, dang it. Well, that's cussing. I'm
that's
like, okay.
Cussing. Wow.
Yeah, my dad was real big about it. Be polite to people. Always try and pretend you're walking in their shoes, see what they're going through. Maybe that four-wheeler cutting you off really is in a hurry. Maybe there's a woman in the seat having a baby. He said that to me once.
Well, yeah, maybe.
You know, well, she better have a baby really.
She better hurry up and squeeze that sucker out. I bet you she puckered up.
When she saw the grill in the back.
She saw that truck coming. She puckered up and went, out came the baby.
But I try and be nicer because I do hear him in my head.
I feel you.
Okay. Anyway, that's not what this is about, but you got my dander going.
Got your dander up. So I got one of those. Let's see.
How's your insurance?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I said that a lot.
Yep.
How's your insurance? Hope it's good.
I used to say, attaboy, jackass. That would be one of mine. Or, hey, I like a BMW for a hood ornament. Stupid.
Yeah, right? That's a pretty new hood ornament I'm going to get.
Yeah, right?
I like someone wants to die. Ah!
I like one of them put, they would say, really? And then that's it. And I'll curse under my breath while slowing down and carrying on.
Yep. Here's one I don't understand. One of two things. I hope your kids forget how to read, and I hope your dog isn't excited when you get home.
It's like putting a curse on them.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I hope your dog gets fleas from 100 ants.
May the fleas of 1,000 camels.
Go. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. My favorite one.
You know what I mean? Fill in the blank, fill in the blank, fill in the blank.
Yes. I could have continued, but anyway.
Go for it.
May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the loins of your children and their children for 1,000 years.
Yes, that's what I got from that one.
Yeah. Okay, now I get it.
I hope your dog isn't excited when he gets home. You know, it's like your dog. You know, when you walk in the door, it's the first thing you get jumped on, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're saying
licked. My leg.
Well, they're saying hopefully your dog's not excited when you get home because you cut them off. They're cursing them.
Okay, now I get it. Okay.
They did
now I've said this one before.
Yeah.
You better move because I'm not taking my foot out of it.
Where's that one?
Couple down, like 3, 4 down from the one of two.
Oh,
things.
yeah. I see it now.
Guess he's in a hurry.
You better move. That's right. Now you're gonna get what you asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you wanted it. You got it. Period.
Correct.
I like it when people try to merge and try to force me over. I was like, bitch, you want to merge? I was like, you want to merge? Let's merge. Let's dance. Let's do this.
Yeah. I think you look good down there on my tire.
Let's do this. Bam.
Yeah. When they try pushing a big truck over, I'm like, I just look down. I'm like, what the hell are you doing down there? Do you really think they're going to intimidate me?
I just go, someone wants to die.
Yeah, right.
Someone else put
not
that
like
too.
that car very much.
Yeah. Guess he's in a hurry.
Instead of kiss my grits, kiss my bumper.
I've heard. Now there was a couple of female truck drivers that put one put, you prick.
Yeah.
Or kiss my bumper.
Yeah. Now I've said something similar to this next one. I can't stop on a dime, but I can stop on a Chevy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I usually say Ford.
Yeah. No, I can't stop on a dime, but I'm gonna get me a new hood ornament. Here we go. Or I yell out, everybody up front.
Okay, so here's what I'm guilty of. This says all the bad words I have in English and Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
All the bad words I have in English, Spanish, German, and Greek.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And if I think that they speak English, I just leave those out and cuss at them in every language I know the
Aha. You're busted. Aha. on video.
But my dad didn't know they were cussing.
Does
now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you. I like this one. Hope your church is up to date.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm rolling you over.
It never fails to amaze me.
Oh, you got a little mini earthquake going on over there? What are you doing?
Oh, the earthquake.
You're going to pause?
No, I was earthquaking.
Oh.
What never fails to amaze me is four-wheelers.
Yeah.
Look at a semi. Mm-hmm. Look at their tiny little car and think, oh, we stop in the same amount of time. We take up the same amount of space. Yep. There's a big gap in front of a truck for a reason.
Okay, listen.
It's people. Like have you ever started to back into a loading dock at, say, like a Walmart or a grocery store or anything, which I never did both of those, but I did warehouses. Mm-hmm. And warehouse workers would speed behind me in their cars while I'm backing into the dock.
Yeah.
I'm like, you dumbass.
Oh, well, they can see. No, I'm sorry.
I get out. I check behind me. I make sure everything's clear. I get back in my truck, put on my four-ways, make sure they're still on, I should say. Beep, pull on the air horn a couple of times, make sure people know. And the next thing I know, I see zoom, a car go behind me. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Are they that stupid?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Because they think you see them.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, we don't have a back window to look out of.
Yeah.
We're looking out little thin, we're looking out mirrors that are about this big.
Well, and some people, like when I was talking to my niece, we were talking about mirrors and backing up, and she's saying, well, they have fender mirrors. My dad liked fender mirrors. I hated them. Mm-hmm.
I like them on the blind side.
I didn't like them at all.
I didn't care. If I had the one on the blind side, that's perfect. If I had a driver's side, that's useless.
Yeah. I didn't like them because I've always felt they interfered more with what I was looking at in front, especially on the blind side, and did me pretty much no good on the, for what's behind me, because I never needed them backing up anyway. And I paid enough attention. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, even with mirrors, but even trucks at day cabs that have a window in the back, you can't see out the back anyway. There's a trailer behind you.
Yeah,
I'm like, hello, people. There's 53 feet of trailer behind me. Do you really think I know you're back there?
Listen, all right. No. When you're driving your car, and the next time you see a truck, and you have that, I'm talking to our audience.
Yes.
Okay, and you have that, like, oh, well, they can stop on a dime. No, no. If you ever watch football or been to a football game, it takes the size of 2 football fields to stop a truck. Okay, so when you cut someone off and you step on your brakes and we run you the fuck over, guess what? It's because we're heavy and we can't stop.
I like to give a better example because people are stupid.
But no. That's one example. There are many out there.
No, here's one you might not think of, even though you should, because you're a motorcycle rider. Mm-hmm. People can't put into context how fast or how slow a truck stops. Okay. Because 48 foot, 53 foot, 45, whatever it's pulling.
Yep.
They cannot comprehend how long 2 football fields is to stop.
Okay.
You can tell them 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell them, have you ever been following a motorcycle in traffic and they had to slam on their brakes real quick and you hit them, or almost hit them, or had to swerve to keep from hitting them? And they go, oh, yeah. And then I say, multiply that times 10. And now you know how a trucker feels when you cut them off or slam on your brakes right in front of them.
You get in their bubble.
That motorcycle, you got too close to their bubble. Maybe they cut you off because I'm a biker, you're a biker, but we all know bikers do it. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason,
we always say that biker gives all bikers a bad name.
But there are bikers and cars that get too close to each other, and bikers get run over by cars. They get rear-ended by cars, which is what we're talking about a lot. Get cut off, and bikers, end up.
When you rear-end somebody, you're automatically at fault. I don't care
if you're a big states. I don't know if it's in all states, but in most states, I think it is.
It's failure to.
Well, it's got to be failure to follow the law.
Well, no, it's failure. Something about space.
Yeah, failure to follow at a safe distance.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what it is.
I've gotten one of those before. Because my old Jimmy, I was on. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you. You know where Curry Freeze was?
Yeah.
What, back in New York?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I
went there with your sister.
I was sitting. I could look out the window and see curry freeze.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm heading towards the industrial park.
Okay.
All right. So there's that street light right there.
Yep.
All right. Well, I was coming up to the light. There was 4 cars in front of me.
Okay.
Okay. There's a little snow on the ground. You know, there was like a little bit of snow. I think the speed limit was 45. The road was wet. All right. I was doing 30.
Okay.
The light turned green. All right. First car turned. Second car turned. The third guy slowed the fuck down. And just at the same time as I stepped on the gas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, shit. You know, and so I was like, bang. And the cop goes, well, I got to write somebody a ticket. I go, well, give it to him. He stopped. He says, no. He says, it doesn't work that way. I said, oh, okay. I mean, I slid. I slid right into him. I'm like, oh. So he says, he said to do something and they'll just basically drop the ticket. He just has to write the ticket.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh, you got to be shitting me.
So
anyways, back to what we were talking about. Sorry, didn't mean to.
That's how I put it in context for a lot of four-wheelers when I'm talking to them. I'm like, when they complain about truckers, I'm like, oh, no, stop. If you've ever followed another car that has better brakes, if you've ever followed a motorcycle, if you've ever, looked down at your phone and glanced up and a car's right in front of you, that's that feeling when a car cuts off a truck. See, now a truck leaves a 6-second window between him or her front bumper and the rear bumper of the car in front of them. Okay.
When somebody cuts you off, now your window, the reason why they do 6 seconds is because that allows them ample time. If the car in front of them wrecks, they have ample time to maneuver or stop. When somebody cuts into that bubble.
In ideal conditions.
Yeah. Now, a good rule of thumb for anybody that drives an automobile.
An automobile?
An automobile, okay?
Driving along in my automobile.
Instead of, I just cleared the truck. When you could see the front end of the truck in your rear view mirror, then you're far enough in front that you can move over in front of the truck. That's the best way I can describe it.
When you're in the lane next to them and can see the entire truck in your rear view, not your side mirror.
When you can see the whole front end of the truck in your rear view mirror, then you can move over.
Well, and the other thing to do is turn on your turn signal and let them know you're coming over.
90% of the time, we're going to flash our lights at you.
And if you make eye contact through the mirror, the trucker will 90% of the time flash lights and let you know.
90%. I used to always do that. I used to flash my lights.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, I try not to, because especially when it's on off traffic, to do that, because then you're likely to wave them over and somebody else is coming over. Now you caused an accident.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So
anyway, some of the other comments, must have a death wish.
Yeah.
I like Death Wish coffee.
Yeah.
I like the movie Death Wish, but I don't have a death wish.
Mm-hmm.
Although with my track record, you'd think I do.
I like this one. Better get the fuck away from me before I stick this truck so far up your ass, you'll be coughing up coolant for a week.
I've never heard that one before.
or muffler patch.
I smile with my middle fingers.
Yep. Smile with the middle finger. Yeah, baby.
That's a ticketable offense in Europe.
I know, because that's offensive in Europe.
Well, it's offensive everywhere.
I usually do this.
Show me a teenager flip me off, and I'll show you a teenager with a broken hand.
I usually do this.
Yeah.
Let's get your head out of your ass in sign language. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one.
Keep on coming on. Keep on coming on, and I'll stamp Peterbilt on your forehead.
That's right.
That's my type of red.
I like that one. Ouch.
This sounds like you. Oh, are we doing this right now? That is so you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It's like I lost my spot.
I found it.
I said, oh yeah. Oh, we're doing this right now?
That's a you comment.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're doing this. All right. Let's...
Yeah. That's definitely you. A comment.
As a matter of fact, that was a woman trucker had that comment. Oh, okay. We're doing this right now.
She's married
Probably.
or divorced. She's
One
divorced.
One or t'other. I don't know.
She's divorced. We're doing this right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or she's got kids.
Okay. So here, the next one under that.
Okay.
That basically describes what you do.
Yes. Situational.
Yeah. That's the one where you said depends on the situation, on whether or not you got to slow down, speed up.
If they could see them.
Yep.
But then they end it with definitely all vulgar as well. Yep. I don't always end it with vulgar.
It's probably vulgar under the breath, shaking your head like stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll mumble under my breath, but
I mean, sometimes I usually wave, like
hey, thanks for cutting me off. I appreciate it.
I know you can't help being an asshole.
Go fuck yourself. Have a nice day.
Fuck off, jackass.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Was I in your way?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, sorry. I'll pay more attention next time.
You just made it to YouTube as I pressed the save button on my dash cam.
Yeah, I love that one.
And there's some interesting things on YouTube dash cams.
Holy shit. I saw one the other day. A cop did a U-turn.
Okay.
And the trucker hit the cop car because he flipped the U in front. And where's the trucker gonna go? And then the guy pulling a boat come up, skidding alongside the tractor trailer driver.
Is that the one where the cop rear-ended the semi?
No, the semi hit the cop that was doing a U-turn to go after somebody.
I saw another one where a cop rear-ended a semi.
It was.
Do you know? I know the one I saw. Do you know what the one I saw was?
No.
The cop was looking down at his laptop, driving 80 miles an hour and rear-ended a semi.
Rear-ended a semi. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
A little bit of a bumper there.
Here's your sign.
Yeah, he's lucky that they don't have the high bumpers like they used to.
I like this one. You can't stop. Or if you stop, I can't stop in time. You're gonna feel really bad with these 80,000 pounds plus my fat ass on your back seat. I'd be like, honey, I'm home. What's for dinner?
Yeah, right. Someone says they laugh and wave.
Yeah, like I said, I think a lot of people. I think a lot of drivers today just gotta laugh, just kind of like,
especially older drivers.
And under their breath, they're going, "You dumbass."
Yeah.
You know, it's like, how stupid are you? Well, like I said, this is more of a hey, when you cut a truck off. 80,000 pounds rolling down the highway at 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, depending on the state.
Yes. And the driver.
And when you get in the trucker's bubble, that's the space between them and the car in front. When you get in that bubble, if you're going to cut in that bubble, be warned. You know, it's like if you stop, they're not going to have enough time. Think of your kids in the back seat.
Think of your kids in the back seat, and if you have a cup of coffee in your hand and you spill the coffee, your immediate thing you do is put your foot to the brakes.
Yep. And
if you've cut a truck off at the same time, your kids are dead at least.
You might as well kiss your kids goodbye.
Yeah.
Tell them you love them. You know, it's like, I know people don't get in their car and go, you know what? I think I'm going to fucking cut a truck off today.
No.
I know.
Nobody's that stupid.
Yeah.
No, nobody's that stupid.
You really shouldn't. Nobody should be in that big of a hurry. Not to go to work for the man. You know, I don't care how much you get paid.
I heard one time, and I've repeated it myself, that before you can get your license, you have to ride in the jump seat of a semi once.
Yep.
Like through a city, on a highway, something like that.
I honestly believe that a CDL Class A permit test should be given for everybody. Because
I don't think there's enough money in the world.
But but you know what I mean? It's like it should be a standard test. The Class A CDL permit should be the permit for everybody because it explains the distance.
You're talking about the written.
Yeah, the written test.
Okay,
the written test.
I'm picturing all the people getting up in semis.
No. Just a written test to get your permit.
Yeah, as part of the addition to the regular permit, because there are different rules too.
Yeah, like I said, it at least establishes, oh wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I never thought of that.
But like I said, I like the idea of getting them up, a lot of people up in that jump seat.
I agree.
I'd like to have had a couple of my ex-bosses up in that jump seat a couple of times.
I had my boss, my boss from back in Albany, back in Rotterdam, excuse me. He used to mock my driving all the time. He says, I was aiming at door 3 and I put it in door 6. I'm like, let me tell you something, buddy. Well, he rode along with me one time, and we had to go to Albany Medical Center, switch out the trailer, and they're under construction at the time.
Okay.
But then almost every hospital we had was under construction. And at Albany Med, there was a building that you had to drive around to get to the loading docks.
Yeah.
So when you drove in, you used to have to drive down the hill. And then if you took a left before you went down the hill, there was a parking lot.
And for those of you that can't understand this, to see Patrick talk with his hands like he always says, I do, go to YouTube. 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube.
Anyways, you would have to go down the hill around this building and then back into the dock doors. Well, our trailer was, so you got the dock doors this way, but our trailer was this way. If that makes sense. It was opposite.
Yeah.
So
90 degree or.
So when you used to back into the loading docks, you would drive out around the opposite side of the building. It was a one way, and it was like just a little half moon street. It wasn't huge.
Okay.
And I used to have to go in the wrong way on the one way, which is on their campus. It wasn't a major street.
Okay.
Okay. So I would come in and make the left and then put my flashers on and come around the turn. And when I come around the turn, there was a water truck sitting there. And I'm like, oh, so I had to go a little wider and I had to go up on the curb. And there's people walking. They see me doing it. So they all stop and get out of the way.
That was nice of them.
And I come down. Well, I was not a doubt. I just had to ride up the curb and then back down just so I could clear the water truck. I know what you mean. With the trailer. And the boss is like, I don't know, you're going to make it. I don't know, you're going to make it. I said, if you get your fat head out of my goddamn mirror, I might be able to see if I'm going to make it. So that was a comment on that little beep you heard.
Yeah.
That was a comment on
that.
On
was
the
another
post.
comment.
Another
I'm
comment
like, I hear a beep.
So we get down there and there's 2 construction trucks and a Staples truck. And I'm like, oh, he says, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to drop this trailer right here. And you know, where they paint those yellow lines for no parking. I used to pull up and back my trailer in right there. And it's the receiving, the mail room was there. So I used to go, I got to know the ladies, go knock on the door, and they would come and they would move the mail trucks because they knew it's the only place I had to park the trailer. Yeah. Where it would be out of everybody's way. So even people leaving the loading dock could drive out and my trailer wouldn't be in the way. So I pull up, I drop the trailer and blocked all the mail trucks in the way because there was nowhere to park. Okay. But trucks could still get up. So I pulled in far enough that where I dropped it, and I told her, I said, I'll be 5 minutes because she knows that if I say I'm going to be 5 minutes, I'm going to be 5 minutes. Okay. You know? So she's like, no worries. Nobody's moving for at least 10, maybe 15 minutes. And then they looked, I went, all right, it might take that long. I go, because I didn't realize what I was in for. So the boss goes, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to drop a trailer right here. He goes, really? I go, yeah, really, watch. So I dropped the trailer there, hooked up to the full one. And he goes, all right, where are you going to put the full one? I go, I'm going to go park it out on the street. He goes, really? I go, where else do you want me to put it? Up your ass. So I squeeze out and I go out and there was a parking garage walkover bridge that I used to park under. Yes. And I used to drop it there and cars could get around in and out of the parking garage. And I dropped it there. And he didn't know that's where I dropped it. So I come back and I pull up. He goes, what are you going to do with the trailer? I said, I'm going to butt the sides up, close my eyes, and put it in a hole. I don't know. What do you expect? I was going to do my job. So I pull up. I zip it around. I hook up. I get the fuck out of my way, okay? Just get out of my way and watch. All right, go do something. Go sign the paperwork or something. So I pull the trailer around and I back it in. And I did it one shot because everybody was watching. He's like, how the hell did you do that? I go, with my eyes closed. No, you didn't. I go, you're right, I didn't. But I did it. I butted up the sides, I closed my eyes and prayed that
That's crazy.
So I didn't hit anything. I mean, I was really close, but
you've been in there before.
But I didn't hit anything. And usually people would be, hey, look, give me 2 seconds. You know, hold there. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going out. Let me get out of your way. And they're like, all right, cool. So I got the doors closed, drove out.
But those are people that are used to being around semis.
And I said to the boss afterwards, because as I hooked up the trailer before I left, I looked at him, I put him right dead in the face. I go, you ever fucking mock my driving again, I'm gonna knock your pearly whites down your fucking throat. And he kind of looked at me and I go, shut the fuck up. Sit down, shut up, buckle up, and just sit there, don't talk to me. The look at his face is priceless. I wish I had the camera to take a picture.
I would have loved to have strapped at least one of your bosses here in Arizona to a jump seat and taken him for a ride.
Well, I mean, Mike used to always go.
Oh, I'm not talking about Mike. You know that.
But I mean, yeah,
I'm not naming names, but you know who I'm talking about.
Some of the guys, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's get back to the subject.
So, anyways, that was a fun trip down memory lane. Thanks for taking me there.
You're welcome.
God damn it.
So, thanks for leaving my hood on at least.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's get back to the subject. The question was.
Yep. The question.
First thing.
The question that I posted on a Facebook truckers page, group page, was, what's the first thing you say when a four-wheeler cuts you off? And I put, asking for a friend. I got a few responses. You're not asking for a friend. You're asking for yourself.
Yeah.
Most of them said, take your time, driver. Take your time. Well, look, this is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
You know, what's the first word that when somebody cuts you off, driver, what's the first thing you say? I don't care if you mumble it under your breath.
Fucktard.
Yeah, exactly. Fucktard.
Dumbass.
Way to go, stupid.
Son bitch.
Yeah. Non-driving SOB.
That's different. Darwin Award.
Yeah. Here's your prize.
Another one taking a shortcut to hell, fucker.
Yep.
So what's the new comment? Anything good?
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up any of the new comments here.
He's got new comments. So most of the drivers had a good sense of humor about it. There was a couple that just took it just straight out serious. And
one of the new comments was an emoji that said, "Must be an asshole."
Of course.
Another driver just posted, said, "I used to say crash and burn. I'm getting better now." I say, I say, I hope you get 3 flats.
Only 3.
Yep.
That's nice.
Let's see. Forgive them, Father, for they don't know what they are doing. It's obvious they don't know what they are doing.
Yeah, forgive them, Father. They don't know where.
Forgive them, Father, for they have sinned.
Yes. Must be a Catholic.
Uh-huh.
Do you wonder how I know that one?
I don't know. Mother trucker, motherfucker. We've had a few of those.
Mother trucker. Used to say that. Mother trucker.
Yeah. Some people say I'd get I'd tell, but Facebook would put me in Facebook jail. So don't.
Or just delete the comment for violating community standards and not tell you what
exactly.
they were.
I'm surprised this post is still there.
Yeah, right.
But anyways, it was just something fun to post. I laughed at some of them.
But it's also fun to post and talk about and walk down memory lane, but let four-wheelers know, stop and think before you cut a truck off. You know, I've got a niece that's in school right now, and I'd like to see her make it as many years as I did or longer. I'd like to see her have a good living at it without getting injured.
Yes. Now how long did you drive?
Legally?
Yes, legally.
Oh, legally.
Because you needed a commercial driver's license to drive a commercial driving vehicle.
Oh, okay. You did. Okay.
So yes, legally. Not on Daddy's lap, not because Daddy said, here, drive it. Legally. You went, got your license and did it.
I had it for about 6 years, and then I quit. And then I went and got it again, and then I quit. I did it on, what happened was, because I was a restaurant and hotel manager, district manager, I did it on my breaks. So it was on again, off again. But if you just took that and all shoved it all.
You did what on your brakes?
Drove semi.
On your what kind of break? What do you mean?
Vacation.
Oh,
I had 6 weeks vacation a year.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay.
Sorry. Should have said that.
A break would be 15 minutes to people.
No. On my
I was on a break. I drove semi on my break. Really? Where'd you go? What'd you do? Have the rig backed up in the dock?
Smart ass. So I drove semi on my vacations for a friend.
Okay.
And if you shoved all that together, plus the 10 that I drove, like solid, probably.
This wasn't a hard question.
Yeah, for me it is, because it was like 6 weeks here, a month here, 2 months there.
Listen, ballpark it, bitch. Let's go.
18 to 20 years.
Okay. Really? That long?
Yeah.
Wow. On again, off again.
Well, it was a long time.
Wait a minute.
I drove a deuce and a half in the Army. Even though it wasn't my job, I learned how, and it was a lot of fun, and they let me do it because I was really good at it.
All right, take a breath. You're getting a little excited.
And there was guns too.
Goose rah rah.
I know. Guns.
Somebody posted that. By the way, somebody put goose rah rah. I call it goose fried rice.
I know.
Woosah.
Listen, any job that has big trucks and guns legally, you gotta like.
I know, right?
That's why I like the military.
I was this close. I had the paperwork in front of me. All I had to do was sign it.
I know.
I was this close. I decided to get stoned all the time instead. Oh shit! I didn't say that, did I? Hey,
did you say that? You can't say that.
I didn't say that. I did too say that.
No, you can't say that.
Was back.
Because you.
That was way back.
Say that.
That was way back.
Someone else got stoned on his behalf.
Yeah. I was asking for a friend. So anyways, that's what us truck drivers call you four-wheelers when you all cut us off. So stay out of our bubble.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
All right. Oh, wait.
Of everything.
Let me get back to what I was saying. I asked how long you got roughly 20 years.
Yeah, a little under. You got more than me.
I got about 30 because I drove dump truck, garbage truck, and then tractor trailer.
And my dad has us both beat combined.
Oh God, yeah, he drove forever. He was what, 13 when he started?
13 or 14.
No, it was 13, and he used to haul hogs over the border
over the border.
He
hauled hogs from Springfield, Illinois to St. Louis, Missouri.
From Illinois to Missouri, over the border.
Weekend trip. Anyway, it took all weekend to do one trip.
He was 13 when he did it.
And he retired, I think, at 86.
86, 87?
Well, he was in his mid-80s, and he went off the road, but then he was still driving dump truck. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I know
all I know is that man had some stories to tell. I wish I had a tape recorder.
I always wanted to record him and never had the opportunity. But my brother Dave knows a lot of them too.
Yep. So, God rest his soul.
I do miss him.
Yep. So, anyways, I forget where I was going.
Me and another person combined.
I beat
for driving.
And he's all safe driving. Anyways, I drove 30 years. You know, I had one accident and when I was driving garbage truck, because the two idiots I had on the back didn't want to do their job, so I backed into a parked car. Hey, you know, shit happens. They don't want to do their job. If they got off the truck and did their fucking job,
I had a one and done.
You know, I know, right?
All it did.
But I can honestly say that in my tractor trailer years, I have not had an accident or an injury while driving a tractor trailer.
I have not had one at my fault.
Right. Well, I didn't have any. My fault, somebody else's fault.
You can't help it when someone hits you head on.
I agree. There's not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
You could try to avoid it.
Which there was a woman in a Ford Escape white station wagon with 3 little babies in the back seat. I wasn't about to avoid it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Quick decision, easy decision.
So on a final note, when we tell anybody that drives an automobile or a motorcycle, when we say stay out of our bubble, that's what we mean. There's a bubble, that bubble in the front, from the front end of the truck to the back end of the car in front of them. And the sides. Yeah. Well, there's that's a whole different ballgame. But still, you got to mention it. Stay away from the sides. There are when you think you're protecting yourself from the sun or the wind, the driver doesn't see you. If you're on the truck's right side, that's the blind side of the driver. Yeah, he can't see you. He can't see you.
And unless he sees you in his mirror on the driver's side, he can't see you. Yep. If you can't see his face, he can't see yours.
Yeah. If you can't see the driver's mirror when you're behind,
you're too close.
Truck, you're too close. He doesn't see you there. Honestly, he really doesn't see you there. You know, you're invisible to him. If you don't see if you can't see the driver's mirror, you're invisible.
That's true.
So you may think you're a car length back. You got to be 2 car lengths back behind a tractor trailer for them to see you.
You have to be behind them and able to see their driver's side mirror.
Yep.
So that if you can see their mirror, they can look out and see you.
You know, that's why they call tractor trailer drivers professionals, because they got to do 6 to 10 different things while driving just to be safe.
And just to be to make a point here, it's not put on mascara, talk on the phone, send a text message, and read a paper.
It's step on the gas, shift the truck, watch their mirrors, all of them.
Pay attention in case their load
watch
shifts.
Watch what's in front, watch what's along. Look out their windows. They're constantly moving their head.
People say, well, if you strap your load down, it doesn't shift. If you're hauling cattle, that load is not strapped down.
Yeah,
there's no way to strap cattle down. And if a driver has to slam on his brakes and he's hauling cattle or livestock of some sort, and he has to slam on his brakes,
guess what? That all moves forward.
They move forward. Cattle fall. They could break legs. They could die. Yep. And you're costing animals their lives, and you're costing people their jobs.
And then you want to know why steaks cost so damn much.
That's right. Because they can't use them.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just food for thought. I thought this would be a fun episode for our trucker friends.
Just another take on what we do.
Yep. So, and on a final note, help us save the boobies.
Save them.
Save them. Go to our website, 18wheeltalk.com. Across the top, there's a tab that says BC support. We took our logo right there, turned it pink. I put it up, but then Janet thinks I'm showing off every time.
He does. He's going to show off. Watch.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
He's going to show off.
I'm not doing it. All right. Yeah, I'll do it.
See, I told you.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
He's going to show off
find it. Hold on.
because he can.
Oh, my God.
Because he's
I don't know where it
Patrick
is.
and he's the host. It's a really cool T-shirt.
Give me a second.
50% of all the proceeds from the T-shirts we sell between now and October go to the support of breast cancer.
You just hate it when I do that because you can't.
It goes bam. I can't do that because my computer's not fast enough.
Anyways.
And click, I'm out. Bye.
All right. So you can see we took our logo, turned it pink. Really? Where are you going? Oh, get up there. All right. And then we put it on some T-shirts. All right. We got an all over print. We got a green shirt that this logo pops on, and I think a gray one.
I like the all over print. I think that looks really cool.
We will eventually have those here. We'll have them hanging up in our
boutique.
Well, no, we'll have them hanging up around so people can actually see them when
on my boutique.
On your boutique.
My body.
Oh, you're gonna have it on your body.
At least one.
My bad.
Whoa.
Anyways, but
anyway, help us support the boobies.
What we're doing is from now until the end of October, we're selling the T-shirts. All right. At the end of October, we're gonna take all the money that we get from the sale of the T-shirts. We're gonna pay all the people that helped us make them and ship them and get them out. Then we're going to take all the profits and we're going to slash them in half. And out of that, we're going to donate it to cancer research centers throughout the United States.
Yes.
So if you know or have experience with or know somebody who has experience with some sort of research, I don't want to just go to Susan G. Komen and say, here.
You got to quit mentioning her.
I'm just saying. I mean, there's the major, that's one that a lot of people know.
Yes.
I don't want to just hand them a check. I want to give them some, but I want to give it to like local places. Like if there's a place in, I think we had a few trucker friends in Kansas City, if she knows somebody.
Yes.
I know a few people in California, if they know different places, New York,
Texas, Illinois,
I don't care.
Yes.
I will donate the money in your name. I want you guys to send me an email. And the easiest way to do that is to go to 18wheeltalk.com. And at the upper right-hand corner, you'll see Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com. That's my email address. Click on that. In the subject line, write breast cancer. Something that has to do with breast cancer. So that way I know. I can put it in a folder so that way we have, if it pertains a name of somebody that a loved one that had it, somebody you know that's going through it. We're going to do a show, and I don't care if the show takes us 5 hours. We're going to ramble off, read names here, there, everywhere. Survivors, non-survivors. It's near and dear to both of our hearts, and we can't do it without your help. So send us those emails. Let us know places. You okay, babe?
Yeah, just got something in my eye.
It's called an eyeball.
Besides my eyeball and my finger, there's something else in there.
It's called tears because it's near and dear to your
You're
heart.
going to have tears.
Ouch. What'd you do that for?
Because I could.
So anyways, we can't do it without your help. So please go to 18wheeltalk.com, click on that BC support tab, and get your t-shirts. Pick and choose. Buy all 3, buy 1. Help us out.
Thank you.
Because we can't do it without you. Because y'all are the best. And if you got us in your ears, listening to us on your favorite podcast player, if you can, leave us a review. 5 stars, people. 5 stars, people. Come on, show them 5 stars, honey. Not bunny ears. 5 stars. Okay? And if you're listening to us on YouTube,
smash the like button.
hit subscribe.
Subscribe.
Smash the like. Hit the like. Subscribe to the show.
Subscribe.
Leave us a comment. Let us know.
Don't tickle me.
Then stop. Then you better stop. I'm wrapping it up, okay?
Okay.
If I'm talking YouTube, I'm wrapping it up, all right?
Okay.
We already talked about the boobies. By the way, I'm a firm supporter.
Oh my God. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
I hope we informed a lot of people. So if you didn't know, now you know. Thanks for watching. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Turn it up. Turn it up.